What is up, Aquarius? Welcome to your general timeless reading. My name's Jordyn. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. Let's get into it. Let's not piddle around. What do I want to use for Aquarius? Let's use Tarot Royale. Yeah. Personal readings, Reiki sessions, Patreon, all that jazz. Down below, description box. Check it out. Okay, let's get into it. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. These are general. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, and they're timeless. So whenever you see it is when it's most meant for you. Show me what I most need to see for Aquarius, please, Spirit. What do I most need to see for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. They show me a rainbow, but then they said shadow self. To me, this is an energy of like coming out the other side. The world. Yeah, you're done. Coming out the other side. Nice. I like that. I like that a lot. I'll take these two. What do we got here? Queen of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Okay, let's see what else we got. King of Wands. Ooh, I remember I started telling it how it is. I feel like the feminine is honestly, right? Page of Cups is my card of vulnerability. Expressing to a King of Wands. This is kind of like a manipulative energy to me as a reader. King of Wands in reverse is someone who's very charming. It's kind of like my master mind game card. That and the Magician in reverse is my master mind game cards. These are people who know how to play you. Yeah, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Cups, 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups. What do we got here? 9 of Swords. Okay, this is like that conversation of, as much as I love you, I'm going to let this go because I love myself more. Yep. You're hurting my heart. That's what's going on here. That's what's going on here. Crazy, Aquarius. Very stable queen, very honest queen, right? Queen of Pentacles, Page of Cups. King of Wands, Four of Pentacles. They're surrendering this masculine energy. They're letting it go. There's some of you, this is your own masculine energy, surrendering to whatever it is that you're trying to create, because in the past you were really attached to the form that it was trying to be built in, and now you're just keeping a higher frequency energy, 10 of Cups, and it's manifesting for you because you're no longer sitting in an energy of anxiety. So for some of you it's a relationship, for others of you it's you working on your own masculine energy in regards to a project. So there's two different pockets of the collective going on here. Some of you it's your own creative energy that's distorted and you're healing that and working through a higher frequency, so it's manifesting properly versus through your fear and anxiety of like a failure lack mentality. Others of you it's releasing an individual because you realize that it's just I wouldn't necessarily say toxic, but it's no longer resonating with you because they're working from a low frequency, whereas you're working from an authentic frequency. Okay, and this is all leading you to a higher place. I'm not going to say to a place of victory. The Six of Wands is just an energy of recognition. You're recognizing that this is leading you towards your truth. Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. Like it a lot. Okay, where do I want to go from? Oh yeah, let's do, what is this called? Light Seers. Yeah, we'll do that. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na. Okay, that's all the singing we get today. Sorry, you're missing out. I know. Let's look at the world. The card, guys, the card. I'm not gonna pull out a globe. Seven of Wands, Justice. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Page of, holy crap. Wow, really not a good relationship here. Just not a good situation in the past. This is the old cycle. Imbalanced. You were very guarded. It was not an even exchange of energy. It's almost like you were scared to give parts of yourself to either this endeavor or this relationship, right? Because we have two pockets of the collective. The people who are trying to build the project and the people who were in a relationship. There is, this Queen of Pentacles is very intuitive. It feels almost like mildly High Priestess, like knowing deep down that this is not resonating with me. Something is off here and I need to protect myself. And that's what created the imbalance of energy, because you weren't fully giving yourself to it, because you knew deep down that something was not resonating and it was not necessary. It's not that it was not safe. It's that you knew not to give so much of your energy to it. Okay. Your intuition was telling you otherwise. And so you protected your energy. You had a very guarded energy. Okay. It feels like it was the right thing to do, to be honest with you, especially with the world there. That's why this old cycle closed out. Okay. Let's look at the Queen of Pentacles. It feels very high priestessy. It does. There's something about it feels very high priestessy. Very like, I know all, I see all, you can't fool me. Very like Scorpio. Two of Cups in reverse. The card of alignment. Not in alignment with you. Whatever the situation is, not in alignment with you. Yeah, you're like, no. No. Saying in Spanish, no. Yeah, not working. Not floating your boat. Okay. Devil in reverse, Chariot, and Ten of Cups. Oh. You're like, I don't want this anymore. It's hurting my heart. And so I'm going to go after the things that make me happy. Because the 10 minus the 2 is the 8 of Cups. You walked away from this because you recognized intuitively the low frequency energy with it, right? The self-sabotaging behavior, the attachment, the codependency, the fears, the limiting beliefs, the scarcity mindset, whatever it was. Because the devil's attachment, addiction, limiting beliefs, fears, all that stuff. And with the Chariot, you chose to follow your soul's path. You chose to follow the direction that your intuition was guiding you in. If this is you, if you're the Queen of Pentacles. If not, this is the person you were dealing with, and this is why they left. Right? It wasn't resonating. It wasn't resonating with this Queen of Pentacles. It kind of feels sad though. It's kind of like they didn't want to leave, but they knew they had to leave. Let's look at this Page of Cups. Let's see the reality of, I want to see, this is the conversation. I feel like this is the reasoning. I feel like they had to confront this person. They feel very like, I know the right thing to do, right? 7 of Pentacles. Page of Cups in reverse. 2 of Wands. This feels like I can't hide it anymore. I can't hide any. Yeah, they knew Queen of Wands in reverse, King of Wands in reverse. This dynamic with this person or the situation was bringing out a very toxic side of them. It was bringing out a side of them that lacked confidence. It was bringing out a side of them that was very insecure. They didn't like it. It was creating very distorted personal power. It's actually really hurting my head all of a sudden. With the 2 of Wands in reverse, it was actually standing in the way of opportunities because they weren't connected to their heart space anymore. With the Page of Cups there, they weren't really clear about how they truly felt because all this distortion, all this fear was clouding their third eye, right? Their intuition. And so they no longer wanted to invest energy in the situation or relationship. It's starting to more and more lean towards the relationship side. This is the conversation they're going to be having, or this is the realization that they're having for themselves and the conversation they're having with themselves. Let's look at this King of Wands. Lovers in reverse. Yeah, bye-bye. 2 Dolls. Toodles. No, not poodles. Toodles. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. This is manipulative as fuck. Nope. Yippee. Yippee. Nope. Get into it. Nope. Don't like it. Don't like it. Nope. Not a fan. I don't like a King of Wands and like in reverse with lovers, or in reverse with a magician, or in reverse with other majors or like significant energies like a 2 of Cups or a cyclic energy. Makes me cringe. I don't like it. A King of Wands. Wands are soul energy, 1. They're also manifestation energy. In reverse, it's someone who knows how to manipulate energy really well because they know how to manifest really well. So they know how to use energy really well, and they know how to use it in a low frequency really well, which knows that they know how to use it to their advantage in a way that is going to benefit them but could possibly harm other people. So it's a misuse of power in regards to how they relate to other people. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's gross. Yeah. Emperor, 10 of Pentacles. And it's kind of like this is what they want. This is what they show up as. This is the false face. I don't like this. And we have Temperance in the World on the bottom. Okay, we're going to have some plot twists going on here. This is interesting. Why do you always get such an... Oh, yeah. We did just have Jupiter leave Aquarius and go into Pisces. So that is leaving, like, your sign of very thought-driven, very fool energy, risky energy, into a very compassionate, lovey-dovey energy. Interesting. Okay, the Emperor, 10 of Pentacles. Emperor is a very stable, grounded, long-term. It feels like the false face, though. I keep hearing the false face with this. I feel like this might be what they presented themselves as someone who's very stable, someone who wants something really long-term. And I think deep down this is what they want, but they don't know how to provide it for somebody. Because they feel that they need to manipulate in order to get this, because they don't know how to sit in their authentic self. Because they don't feel safe to be in their authentic self. So they feel like they have to play people to get this, but they don't. They really don't. And that's their own distortion. It's not that they're intentionally manipulating the other person. They do this because they just don't feel safe to trust other people. And so in turn, they don't allow the opportunity for people to trust them because they're working through manipulation. So it's kind of like a ping pong of BS. Okay, let's look at the Four of Pentacles. What's being released here? I hope the Devil, oh, we already have the Devil out. So... what are we releasing? Ace of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And the Strength. Oh, golly. Oh, they're surrendering the opportunity to change because they have a lot of insecurities. And they're struggling to tame the inner... it's kind of like the inner beast. Like, Strength is the card of taming the inner wild. Taming the part of you that... likes to be large, that likes to roar, that likes to be this big grand thing when you don't need to be intimidating. You don't need to be scary. You can be gentle, right? You can be the woman who's taming the lion. That's Strength. You don't need to be masculine to get your way. You can be gentle and compassionate and loving for things to change. That's what this Emperor is needing to learn, to have this new beginning, but they don't know how to sit in their feminine. Queen of Cups, and that's why they're stuck in this Ten of Swords. Okay, let's look at the Six of Cups. This is the past. Yep, the Sun in reverse. Okay, so they've just experienced a lot of pain, a lot of trauma. They're stuck in a low frequency energy. The Sun is oppression. It's kind of like my I'm trying to figure out how to explain this without it sounding so like morbid, because the term I have for it's pretty morbid. I don't want to put that term into the collective. They're just stuck in their own little rut. Let's put it that way. They're stuck in this space that is a belief that they are not deserving or capable of achieving the sun, of achieving happiness, of achieving this higher state of consciousness, right? But they are. That's their own limiting belief. And it's been reiterated to them, imprinted in their mind through their history, through the past. That's what they need to work on. So let's look at this Ten of Cups. This is your energy coming back around. Yes, yes, yes. Two of Pentacles and Knight of Swords. Okay, and so then they experience this love, right? And they're like, oh my God, do I want to stay? Do I want to go? Because I don't feel deserving of love. So do I want to partake in this love, or do I want to sabotage it and just ruin it because I don't feel deserving of it, because I haven't really ever truly experienced it, and it makes me so uncomfortable that I want to just be manipulative and just make it seem like I'm this great thing when really I can be, but I don't know how to be, so ruin it. Right? Right? The ego. The ego. Here's my comfort zone. Oh, this love is so great and amazing, but I'm so used to this toxicity, and this great amazing thing feels so good, but I'm used to toxicity. So this great amazing thing makes me so uncomfortable, so I'm going to ruin it so I can be in this toxic thing just because it's familiar. Right? Okay. Cool. So that's what they do. They run. They run because they're like, oh my gosh, great amazing thing, toxicity. Great amazing thing, toxicity. What do I want? Nine of Cups. And you're over here like, okay, I'll be happy on my own, or I'll be happy with you. Like, I just don't want my peace taken from me. I just don't want chaos anymore, honestly. This isn't really working in my boat. Yeah, you're like 10 of Wands in reverse, 2 of Swords. You don't really know how to handle your own baggage, and I'm okay with letting this go because it's not my baggage to carry. And you're not doing it in a heartless way. You're just kind of like, I can't help you fix this. You can't. I can't do it. I can talk to you as much as I want to talk to you, but at the end of the day, this is something that you have to reach down deep inside yourself, and you need to do that work. Right? Let's look at the, personal power, Magician, and then they're going to be like, oh my gosh, I feel powerful again because I see my worth. I see what I'm capable of. Okay, let's look at the 9 of Swords in reverse. This kind of feels like the death. I hate that phrase. Why did that just come in my head? I hate the phrase death of the ego. I hate it so much. And I know hate's a strong word, but I greatly, greatly, greatly despise it because the ego is a very, very healthy thing to have. It's just learning to use it in the proper way. The ego is meant to be there. You just don't want to be on autopilot through your ego. You never want to kill your ego. Your ego is your best friend. It's your protector. It's the guard at the gate. You just don't want it to be the thing that drives you throughout your entire day, which is why I named mine Shannon. So anytime Shannon gets the best of me, I'm like, yo, Shannon, chill out. You don't drive this bus, girl. I drive this bus. Okay, so just sit in the corner, please, and thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. Let's look at the 9 of Swords in reverse. But this feels like, okay, we have the Fool in reverse, 10 of Swords there. Yeah, that's why it feels like it. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse and that 10 of Swords energy again, right? So they're putting an end to the part of themselves that protects them from being vulnerable, that protects them from opening up their heart space and really expressing all the pain that they've been through, all the fear that stops them from being authentic. 9 of Swords and 10 of Swords gives you that Ace of Swords energy. They're scared of expressing the truth as to why they're scared to open their heart space. That's the risk they're going to take. Like, okay, I'm ready to explain why I'm scared to show this part of me that I want to be so bad. Why I feel the need to manipulate people into loving me. Why I can't just let people genuinely love me and be there for me, right? And that's hard for them to do. 8 of Wands in reverse. They've been blocking themselves from stepping into their own personal power. So let's look at the 6 of Wands. The Moon. They have this limiting belief that their value rests in the recognition that they receive from other people. But it doesn't. They need to start giving that recognition to themselves by learning to be the feminine. Not wanting to always be the emperor, like my way or the highway, like I need to be the provider, I need to be masculine. No, I need to be gentle with myself. I am lovable. I am receptive. My heart is open to receiving and giving love in all forms, right? Mean to overcome the fear of abandonment. That's what their work is. 8 of Pentacles. That is what their work is. And obviously, Aquarius, you were here for like the first 3 cards, and then you were like, okay, this isn't about me anymore. This is all about them because like I just want to kind of let go of the things in my life that are a little chaotic, and you're about to see how chaotic they are, and it's not a bad thing. They just got some work to do, and we all have some work to do. Even I, Aquarius, have some work to do, but right now it has to do with the person in my life. And maybe, Aquarius, this is you. And this is a person in your reality and you're wondering why they're taking space from you. Okay? Remember, energies can be flip-flopped. So, this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, book it down below. And like, share, subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. I love you. I wish you the best. I'll see you next time. Later, Gator.